Sibol Combine live August 29 to 31, 10:30 a.m. at the Activity Center, Ayala Mall Circuit, Makati. Admission is free.
Welcome back to the final day of our Sibol National Pool Combine. We've had a long day full of intense gaming, some of the best esports athlete here in the Philippines. At kakatapos pa lang ng ating Starcraft 2 matches.
Oh, yung Starcraft 2, nakita niyo naman kung paano nagdo-dominate ang mga Zerg, yung mga insekto na mga alien na mabilis gumalaw. Well, ang ganda nga naman talaga panuorin ng Starcraft 2, lalo na pag pinanood mo kung paano sila mag-micromanage. Magaling ka ba sa micromanaging?
Actually, hindi ako magaling, kaya nanonood lang po ako ng Starcraft.
Agad tingin lang tayo. Oo nga, agad tingin lang tayo at nakikita natin kung paano nila mag-highlight ng mabilis, kumuha ng mga grupo, magsugura ng sabay-sabay.
Pag
oh my
ako
God.
nagtatype, napakabagal, ganyan lang.
Ako yun, isa-isa lang. Nung naglalaro ko ng Starcraft 2 dati, gusto ko ipunan. Yung wala mo nang suguran gagawa muna ako ng base, okay? Hayaan mo muna ako mag-enjoy, please.
Sa tingin ko, kung ako nag-try, hindi man lang ako makakalabas ng base ko. Patay na lang
Makikita ka na agad, susugurin ka na. Pero ito, ang ating sunod na laro ay Arena of Valor naman. Alright, so Arena of Valor is another MOBA na 5-on-5. At saka, well, compare natin siya sa, of course, dun sa Mobile Legends, pero with more technicalities. Kasi meron dito 3 dragon yata, may buffs pareho, tapos nakita ko may dragon, and yung sa river, meron din silang parang ward. So, makikita natin dito yung mga best players natin sa Pilipinas vying for a spot on the national pool.
And of course, this has been an amazing 3-day event. Kaya naman, this is the grand finale. So without further ado, puntahan na natin ang ating Arena of Valor casters na si Leo and Kaisaya.
Thank you very much, Carla and RJ, aka Mr. GG Easy. We are going to be your shoutcasters, aka ang inyong tagapagsalaysay. Ako nga pala si Leo.
At ako naman si Kaisaya. Grabe, this is the 3rd day for our Sibol Combine. At eto na nga, hindi rin papahuli ang Arena of Valor para i-outro ang ating gabi.
Interesting you say outro because I believe we're actually just saving the best for last. Nabanggit ni Mr. Easy na ang Arena of Valor ay maihahan tulad natin sa Mobile Legends. And I just have to say, Arena of Valor is actually the biggest mobile MOBA in all of the world. Also known as King of Glory, Liang Quan, ROV. Ang dami niyang pangalan sa buong mundo. But today, right here, right now, tonight, we're going to be playing some Arena of Valor. On stage right now are the members of our training pool. That's going to be Sibol, made up of members of our professional teams.
Yes, Liab and Oro Digitos. And then again, just like what we have mentioned yesterday, Oro Digitos, bago to. Na-form lang sila this year, 2019. And it's very incredible na makita sila dito making a part of the history together with one of the most prominent teams sa Arena of Valor in the Philippines, Liab.
Interesting story being told right here, right now, as we make history in all the 30 years and some change of the SEA Games. Esports is going to be part of the events. The sporting events is going to be happening in December as we host it right here in our country. Kasi I am so proud of what these boys have done. I'm so proud of what we have done as a country and as a community na ipinaglalaban natin. At ngayon, meron tayong chance gumawa ng, sabihin nating, team na pwede mag-uwi or magpanatili ng gold dito sa Pilipinas.
Definitely, kasi sila ang magre-representa sa Pilipinas para sa kauna-unahang pakikisalin ng esports sa SEA Games dito ngayong taong 2019, di ba?
During our downtime here at the Combine, I actually tried to talk to some of the coaches, some of the players, para man mas lalo natin silang makilala, malaman ng storya behind all of the training, the preparation. And kinikwento ng iba-iba nating coaches, of course, right here we have Coach Ralph, we have Siriux for Arena of Valor, and for Mobile Legends, and sila mo nakausap ko, si Coach Brian at si Mitch. They're all very, I don't want to say stressed, but they're they're worried. Kasi nga, there's very little time left for us to prepare at ang lakas ng mga kalaban.
And syempre, ang daming magagaling din naman. Iisipin po lang yes, they do have the criteria for judging or selecting yung mga players natin. Pero kasi alam mo yun as a community na nandun ka sa laro na nilalaro mo, ang hirap piliin. Like for example, you really have to just be professional in selecting kung sino ba talaga yung mga players na isasama natin sa team.
And tonight in the Sibol Combine, over the past 3 days, we have been pitting the members of our training pools in different scrims, in different shuffles, in different drills. At yung iba na panood ninyo. Pero right here, right now, tonight, ang mapapanood ninyo ay sabihin nating back to basics. Default muna tayo. It's going to be Liab versus Oro Digitos, just clean, just the 5 versus 5.
So yun, makikita natin dito kahapon, actually hindi natin nakita kasi shuffled yung players natin. But this time, actually are we gonna changing per game or ito talaga?
I think this is gonna be it.
Oh, very
Coach Sirius wants to
interesting.
see exactly what these boys have learned over the past few days and weeks after being announced as part of the training pool. And actually, you know what? Ako rin excited rin ako. Kasi nga, sabi mo bago lang tong Oro Digitos. And Liab here, we've known them for quite a while.
Yes.
I want to see how they've grown. I want to see how they've changed. So right now, let's get into it. It's Sibol Azul, aka Oro Digitos versus Sibol Pula, and that's going to be Liab.
Okay.
Paliktad sila, no? Blue yung Oro Digitos
Yung
ngayon.
kulay nila lang, yung mga logo nila.
Yeah.
Pero okay lang yan. Let's head on to our drafting phase. Unang ban dito ng Sibol Azul is the Valor. By the way, we're still implementing the global ban and pick, right?
In this best of 3 series,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, pag ang hero napili na
Ng
ng
isang
inyong
team?
team, hindi na pwede ulit.
Yes, hindi na. And bakit ginagawa yun? For diversification. Of course, para hindi naman paulit-ulit yung hero. And dito mo makikita yung capability ng isang player kung gaano kalawak yung hero pool niyan. Alam mo, sobrang importante niyan kasi kailangan mo sometimes you have to consider encountering your opponents para mas maging effective ka sa team fights.
At mapagana mo yung mga hero na usually hindi nila nakikita. There's a strategy involved, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just the game. It's not just trying to destroy the core. It's also playing with your opponent's strategies and their mindsets. Pasok na tayo ngayon sa ating draft. Sibol Azul ang mangunguna at sasagot ang Sibol Pula. Unang tinanggal ng Sibol Azul, ang isa sa mga pinakamalakas na marksman.
Kanina, may nakita ko sa social media post mo na Violet Legendary.
Mga 14-1-5 lang naman.
Oh, wow naman. Pero ayun na nga, alam naman natin kasi si Violet na buff siya recently and that's why, especially late game time, sobrang sakit ng damage niya. Looking at the other bands, Hayate, so is like that, very similar to Violet. That's why you don't really want to give away this hero out. Darcy ban as well as Annette ban, what can you say about that?
I like the Darcy ban. Ang pagtanggal sa Darcy ay ang pagrespeto sa damage output ng isang pwedeng middle hero or jungle hero. And on the side of the Annette, in Arena Valor right now, ang uso kasi, minsan wala ng tangke, di ba? You're okay with the support in your 5 hero lineup, and getting rid of that Annette takes that option out of the equation for the opponent. Pero tingnan natin yung picks. First pick on the side of Sibol Azul, Oro Digitos, prioritizing here the Fennec.
The Fennec as priority, isa sa pinakamabilis na jungle marksman right now. Well, it still depends. Kasi as a Fennec, having Fennec as your first pick on your team, you can still play mind games on your opponent, against your opponent, because you can place the Fennec either on the jungle or on the side lane.
Fennec only ever rivaled by Lindis, and right now Lindis not making a showing just yet. Baka magpakita siya dito sa second phase banning natin, or even maybe sa second phase ng Sibol Pula picking. Right now, Omen and Baldoom being picked up by Sibol Pula, 1717. Shout outs on camera right now. Well, he has a hero currently, and that's Omen in the off lane. Baldoom being picked up as well. One of the best supports right now in Arena of Valor. The toss using so much in a team fight, as well as the Wild Prison. These are members of Liab as well.
Liab, Halia, hello sa inyo. Shout out, I'm also a member of that team. By the way, we are actually televised right now on TV. So kaya pag nahagip kayo ng camera, say hi, sabihin nyo sa mami nyo, nasa TV na ako. Pero anyway, going back to what is happening on our draft, that Annette ban is actually a way for Sibol Pula to remove the counter for the Baldoom. Kasi alam natin magandang pang-counter din ang isang Annette sa Baldoom so that the Baldoom cannot dash in from team fights. Potentially, with Sibol Pula not having Diao Chan as well, actually ang gandang counter din ng isang Annette sa Diao-chan. So there's still a chance for Sibol Pula on picking those heroes out.
Very good on the side of Sibol Pula, aka Liab. These are what we call active bans. Hindi sila yung respect bans or yung mga kinakatakutan nating heroes. Ang ginagawa nila dito is tinatanggal nila yung hero na pwedeng sumagot sa gagawin nila.
True. And eto na nga, Liliana as well as the Flash. Flash nga ba ang magiging sagot dito ng ating Sibol Pula against the Liliana of Sibol Azul? Well, pwede rin naman. Kasi nga naman dito, pwedeng makatakas agad itong si The Flash on the potential stuns na pwedeng ibato ng isang Liliana.
At kung tutuusin, si The Flash, mas malalim ang kaya niyang ipasok when it comes to team fights as compared to the Liliana. Also being picked up here by Sibol Azul, the Roxy, as we go into the second phase of banning. Liab Halia once more in the highlight. Roxy here, very good counter against Omen, given that the Flames will do much more than the sustainability than Omen. So pag nagtapat sila sa offlane, yan, lamang ang Roxy.
Ang gandang ipangtapat niyan indeed, but pwedeng maging very exciting din yung match natin sa offlane, di ba? Pero looking at the additional bans that we have right now, Murad and Thane. So tinatanggal na dito ng mga pwedeng tank support for the side of Sibol Azul. But adding on to that, I just want to mention as well, the Flash, really good decision as well on picking that one out. Potentially makikita natin to na laging pumupunta sa Fennec, sa backline. Ang ganda kasing panghuli rin ito ng mga squishy targets.
Yep, so essentially, kahit na nawala na si Murad and maybe even consider thinking about the Nakroth, those are possible jungles that could go into the back, assassinate the Fennec. Ang sagot dyan ng Sibol Pula, sabi nila, no worries, meron tayong The Flash. Tatakbo yan, papasok yan.
Pauna na lang sila.
The bans right now though on the side of Pula, Veres being taken out. Once more, I'm not sure bakit nila tinatanggal si Veres kasi meron naman ng offlaner ang Sibol Azul. But then again, iniisip siguro nila, nako, baka hindi double, baka hindi na marksman, hindi na mag-carry in the lane to. Baka mag-double offlane, double fighter. So again, getting rid of the Veres, very good. And the Thane, kay Saya, bakit nila binan yung Thane?
Bakit nga ba binan yung Thane? Potentially, alam mo kasi, although Season 1 hero, well, paulit-ulit natin sinasabi nito, ang taas ng sustain na pwedeng gawin nitong Thane to protect the Fennec, the Liliana. Isipin mo na lang sa team fights, paano basta-basta makakapasok si Baldum if itutulak lang siya nitong si Thane.
And I think Thane was a good choice going in. The only other option right now, besides that, would be the Teamy. Pero yun nga, naka-global ban and pick tayo. So kung kinuha mo yung Teamy ganito kaaga,
probably
hindi mo na siya magagamit the whole series. Another choice would be maybe the Ibneth. Si Groot, ika nga, di ba? As a little tree man. But as well, I think Sephora. But then again, these are all very strong heroes. All heroes that both teams here want to wait out for.
And by the way, guys, we have auto-banned heroes in here. We have Chi, Zip, as well as Enzo na naka-auto-ban. So if you're wondering why hindi napipick yung mga heroes na to, wala muna sila sa ating hero pool for this best of 3 match. So Yana is actually making a show in here and I think nilak na yan ng Sibol Pula.
Yep.
Yana with the punish. Interesting.
Could be out of the jungle. Very interesting. Not something we see every day.
Yes.
Pero malakas naman siya in the jungle. I'm pretty sure mabilis kasi ang clear time ng isang Yena. Not the fastest, pero pagdating ng team fight, maganda ang ambag niyan. Maganda ang silence, maganda ang CC, maganda ang damage output. But look, let's check out the bans on Sibol Azul. I predicted the Nakroth being banned out. So that was right. Kasi nga pinoprotektahan talaga nila dito sa paring Fennec.
Yes, indeed. And makikita mo dito, again, they did not attempt to make that double marksman setup. Instead, we got 2 warriors on the side lane and they will add Lumber as their support.
Okay, Lumber and Ryoma coming online here for Sibol Azul. I like the Ryoma pick. Chances are we might see his new skin, Izanagi.
Oh,
Right?
wala pa ako noon.
Oh,
Or
me
I don't know.
neither.
I don't think I'm gonna get. Hindi ako skinner, sorry.
If it looks good,
Or,
I want
I'm
it.
just saying that because I don't have that.
Pero pag meron, okay.
Oh, okay. Totally.
Sibol
Makes
Pula
sense.
here locking in the Wukong. So yeah, this Yena is gonna go into the off lane. Interesting.
Wukong as the jungle.
Yes, the jungle assassin. So again,
Yes.
Sibol Pula here, very interesting lineup.
No marksman, by the way.
Gusto nila bakbakan.
And it seems like them, Sibol Pula, going for that no marksman setup, looks like gusto talaga nilang i-punish or hulihin tong Fennec na to sa backline.
Yeah.
So, you can imagine the setup could be like Wukong, either Wukong or the Flash going in for the backline to just to basically get or target that Fennec, and the rest are actually working on the front line.
Ang magiging importante dito talaga para sa team ng Sibol Azul, Ring of Fiend. Yan ang puhunan, Ring of Fiend, right?
Vision is so important on this game
You
because
gotta see where the monkey is.
yes, and the wards that we have right here sa Arena of Valor, yung mga seagull lang. So if you are not able to secure the seagull, you don't have the vision. Plus, of course, ay sayang din naman yung gold na kayang ibigay nun, di ba?
So looking at these lineups, kay Saya, you guys at home, do we have predictions? It's Sibol Azul, aka Oro Digitos versus Sibol Pula. That's gonna be Liab for game 1 in this best of 3. What say you?
Predictions, well, because I like Fennec, I'm gonna go for the lineup where there is Fennec, and I also like Kilnumber. If he properly makes a good setup, pasok na pasok yung pwedeng clash natin.
Okay, so you're saying it's gonna be Sibol Azul taking this game 1. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to go against you for the sake of an awesome broadcast. It's Sibol Pula going up against Sibol Azul, Liab versus Oro Digitos, respectively. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Sibol AOV Combine, game 1 in a best of 3. Let's introduce our players.
For Sibol Pula, we have 1717 for Omen Miggy. For this, Wukong, Benz on the Flash, Rubik's on the Baldum, and Gambit on the Unit.
Sa Sibol Azul naman, nandito na si Aim as the Fennec, it's Prey as the Lumber, Yats as the Ryoma, Era as the Liliana, and Vindicated as the Roxy.
And there you go. We have a quick rotation ongoing onto the top. This is a 3v2 situation. 1717 forced to flicker out. He will be safe, fortunately enough.
Swerte naman si 1717 doon because he got level 2 already, able to get the skill level on his second skill, which gives him a shield and a debuff removal.
And
So
even-
nakatakbo siya.
And even luckily, we saw a while ago in the map, Yuna actually attempted to steal that red buff onto the bottom lane part of the map. But fortunately, because of that DPS that this Fennec has, na-secure pa niya.
Oh, very, very aggressive play by Sibol Pula here, and that's needed because that's what their lineup is capable of. Yun yung strength nila eh. And given that, here they get the Seagull, getting vision into the jungle of
fight
Sibol Azul.
ongoing right now. 2v3 situation. Miggy trying to go for the backline. Era is here to do the stun. First blood is gonna go to 1717. Everyone's gonna try to back away onto the red side.
Aim here needs to deal more damage, but then again, another fight ensuing underneath. It's Prey getting tossed back. He is gonna survive. Gambit getting in there. Not enough damage being dealt by the Yena though. 1717 needs to back off because he is marked by the Fennec. They are instead gonna go for the Spirit Sentinel. Panalo pa rin sila. They're gonna be walking away with a 700 gold lead.
Makikita mo dito yung importansya ng mga Seagull dahil makikita mo konting gold lead by Sibol Pula just by securing the Seagull all alone. But in here, we have a reset on the Abyssal Dragon Kratos. Everyone's trying to reset or give back their HP bars onto live, but a 1v1 Yats versus the Flash Bents onto the bottom line, just basically poking each other out.
That's funny because the max speed punch looks a lot like Spectral Ire. Magkamukha sila ng skills.
Totally, but in here, medyo naghahanap na ng posisyon yung mga members natin. But look at what is the Roxy doing. Tahimik lang, pero nagnanakaw na ng konting jungle, yung mga neutral monsters natin.
And she's very capable of that. Vindicated here, choosing the punish the battle spell here, the talent, and that's what's needed.
Ang
Because
bilis niya.
pwede siyang mang-invade.
Definitely.
So kung hindi babantayan ni Miggy yung kanyang mga buffs,
Totally, but in here, looks like we have a fight ongoing right now. Miggy trying to catch a proper target, but fortunately, there is some protection coming up from that Lumber Benz. Trying to back away. Meron na maparating na backup dito. Rubik's makakahabol pa, but yun nga lang si Yats dito. Very low. Looks like na-punish pa si Benz doon, but grabe. Nabaon pa sa lupa, but fortunately enough, makakataka siya.
1-1 as we stand right now. Sibol Azul recently getting that kill, closing the gap from the gold lead that Pula has stabilized earlier on. Very interesting. The game started kanina, and it was Gambit. I'm sorry.
In here.
Big fight right now.
Era right now. Really nice setup by the Lumber in here. Vindicated going so low. Miggy trying to deal that damage against. Dalawa ba wipe up dito? Aim is doing the backup that is much needed. Rubik's very low in HP. Here will go down against Aim.
It's a 1-for-1 trade currently. Rubik's for Vindicated. Both tanky heroes, and I guess nobody really won that out.
2-2 2 ang score natin. And look at the gold right now. Pretty much equal. Look at so much has improved in here for both of the teams. Wala pang lamang ngayon.
Ito yung natutunan natin over the past few days of the Combine. Napansin natin na kahit na may isang team na parating na nanalo, tignan mo yung goal difference nila, sobrang liit.
Yun nga laging, well, again, just like what we have mentioned yesterday, yung farming capability ng parehong junglers natin, halos pareho. It's just a matter on how you're gonna execute or paano mo iti-take advantage pa yung gold na meron ka.
How you're gonna use your gold.
Totally.
And the losing team, which was Sibol
but
Azul,
hold it,
big
Tony,
fight down
Yats
bottom,
in
Cyclone
here.
locking Yats in place. Benson Miggy securing the kill. Ito na, tapusin ko yung kwento ko.
Go
Even
ahead.
if Sibol Azul was always losing, they were able to make the match last longer.
Totally.
None of those matches were below 12 minutes.
Totally. Pero nakita natin dun sa bottom lane part of the map dahil alam agad ng Sibol Pula, without any hesitation, they went for a team fight. Dahil lamang sila sa numero. But in here, Gambit is going solo. He will fall down. Tuloy pa rin ang laban dito. Set up coming out from the lumber. Mickey is very low on HP. Bars trying to back away. Benz as well. And the rest of the members of Sibol Azul will try to at least invade the jungle because everyone is so far already.
That was a good one-for-none trade. Gandang balik ng Sibol Azul yun. And Kesaya, that was a perfect example of what Azul wants to do. Yun ang gustong clash parati ng Azul.
Now I think it's just a matter of finding yung map control mo dito. That's why taking down the tier 1 turret onto the mid, kukunin na agad yan ng Sibol Azul. Yats is trying to take down the tier 1 onto the bot as well. Pero maganda yung numero nila dito. Kukuhain nila si Benz. Mag-isa dito ultimate. Pero teka lang, nawala ng minion wave ang Sibol Azul. Will they go for the team fight? Looks like they are gonna be going for that one. At eto na nga, kulong. Yun nga lang, Miggy, looks like he will fall down as well. At mukhang hinahabol pa dito si Rubix will dash away. And I think makakaligtas na siya doon.
And this turret is gonna have to go down on bottom
I
for
guess so.
Sibol Pula. That was a 3-for-none trade, ladies and gentlemen, for Sibol Azul. And I guess right here, right now, at 6 minutes, nakikita na natin yung advantage ng pagkaroon ng marksman.
Fennec, jungler, napakabilis talaga mag-farm dito. Within few minutes game time, makikita mo actually, like, faster than average pa siya.
Oh yeah, kasi kaya niyang mag-kite, kaya niyang gumalaw habang bumabaril. And that's what's impressive about this little fox. Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to note as well, in that long fight kanina that happened maybe a minute ago, si Era, muntik na siyang mamatay.
Kamuntikan na.
And you know what saved him? I'm guessing he has the human rune na secondary, tapos yung main niya yung shield. I saw that.
You saw that comment.
It's so good, ladies and gentlemen. The new system integrated
The rune system,
into
napakaganda.
AOV is so good right
That's
now.
why this game is highly mechanical. A lot of setups that you can do on your hero to gain advantage or para magkaroon ng disadvantage yung opponent mo. But look at what is happening right now. 7-minute game time. JK Gold lead in favor of Sibol Azul. Plus, they got the map control somehow onto the mid and bot as well.
Very, very bold kasi ang pag-draft dito ng Sibol Pula. On paper, it might work, but 17-17, Death's Embrace, locking aim in. Here's the Wild Prison. They are gonna have to fight underneath the turret. Rubix trying to pin people down with the prison. He is gonna get away, but not so much 17-17 and Miggy down bot.
Well, because they know that there is a pressure onto the top. Ito naman ang ginagawa ng Yena as well as the flash onto the bottom lane. They will take down the tier 1 turret. Pero yun nga lang, there's already an advantage, a very fast push capability from the side of Sibol Azul to take the tier 2 turret onto the top lane. Rubix cannot do anything about that.
AIM is online, ladies and gentlemen. AIM is just owning the map at level 12 compared to the level 10 on Miggy.
Yes, definitely a lot of catching up has to be done in here by Sibol Pula. They have to match up yung farming capability ng isang Fennec jungle.
Very hard to do, especially if all of your heroes are melee. Just like what Sibol Pula has.
Totally. If you are a melee hero, ang hirap lumapit sa isang Fennec na napakalikot.
Yeah, look at that. Meron siyang 1, 2, 3. Potentially 4 yung bodyguard ni Sibol Azul.
Totally.
4.
They didn't risk that having 2 marksmen set up. They just really want to protect the Fennec so that the Fennec can do his job.
And it comes at such a low price. Diba ang tangking pinili nila, Lumber, that's off meta. So hindi pa
Off-meta.
sila nagsasayang ng pick nila on something like Baldoom
Uy, ginamit
or
ko yan kanina
an
sa
Ibneth.
RG.
Oh, nung naglaro tayo.
Oh,
That's fine.
oh,
It's good.
that's fine.
But we're talking about this Combine series right now. And ladies and gentlemen, Azul is winning it. Pula here, what do they need to do to get back?
What do they need to do? They really have to buy some time. But, well, I think no, not really that.
No.
Kasi mag-online tong si Aim eh.
Oo.
So I guess what they can do is to just distract other lanes so that the rest are probably either Miggy or Gambit or kung sino man pwede mag-sideline. But hold up thought, Benson here having a 1v1 against Yat will be backing away because tatlo na dito ang kalaban niya, Gambit and Miggy. Okay, back away na lang muna sila because they know that potentially hindi muna nila kayang makipagbakbakan.
But then again, kudos to Yats there, just knowing when exactly to back off. He used the pinwheel, very smart. Nagyan ata jutsu to stun whoever might be chasing him. Lesser player could have died right there. Pero yun nga, sasabihin ko lang dito on the side of Sibol Pula, ang ganda ng lockdown nila when you're talking about the hero on 1717 Omen and Rubik's. Pero that aside, medyo skill shot, di ba? Para mag-lock ka.
Yes, but look at what is happening right now. Dark Slayer being contested by Sibol Azul right now. This is gonna be fast. They just have to be very careful on the potential steal that Miggy might be able to do. Fortunately for Sibol Azul, they will be able to secure it now. Miggy is in a dangerous position right now. 5v1, Miggy, you will fall down.
That's interesting because Prey didn't even have to pop the Ring of Fiend. Hindi niya na kailangang pindutin para makita ko nasa si Wukong kasi patay na si Wukong. Miggy walked into the wrong street.
Ito na yung hinahanap natin on the side of Sibol Pula. The Omen trying to do a side lane push but nag-iisip siya titipi ba ako? Kailangan ba ng tulong? Kasi there's not enough damage coming off from the flash. As well as Yena Benz going in for that ultimate. Pero tingnan natin kung magiging sapat ba yan. There's a lot of damage. Free hit dito si Aim at the moment. The third inhibitor turret will fall down just like that. And I think they will try to back away and wait for the rest of the member to go back alive.
The end is nigh, mga kaibigan. Sibol Azul, kumakatok na sa bahay ng Sibol Pula. Sabi nila, let me in. Let me in. The turret is gonna be dropping right now. Aim dropping, Bench real low. Ring of Fiend being popped just to make sure Miggy is not lingering. They have to retreat. 3 members left for Sibol Pula. Ito na, i-atakin nila yung core with the Drake going in for the damage. Aim looking real low. Yats is gonna be coming to the rescue, and the Baldoom is gonna be dropping right here. 1717 left to suffice to save this curve, but it's not gonna happen.
Woo!
Congratulations, Sibol Azul, taking it 11 minutes 33 seconds in this best of 3. Impressive work.
Impressive. That's what I want to say as well. Grabe yung improvement ng mga teams natin. And you know what? Usually we don't see this coming alone. Kasi alam natin na sa mga, other leagues talagang nagdo-dominate ang Liab. But with what is happening, with what we have seen just now, Oro Digitos na nag-represent as Sibol Azul just took them down.
It looks like Sibol Azul here, aka Digitos, downloaded a few things over the past week, right? And it's amazing. I really love how these two teams have learned from each other. And I think the key to what happened here was Sibol Pula, Liab there, was too bold. Medyo risky yung lineup nila. But then again, they're the pros. We're just broadcasters. I think they had a strategy in mind, and we saw little bits of it working in the early game.
Or who knows, maybe binigay lang talaga nila on this first game yung mga hero. Kasi we are on a global ban pick. So, that global ban pick, additional yan eh.
It changes things.
Yeah, additional yan na kailangan mong idagdag sa plan mo sa paglalagay ng strategy for your team.
Pero kay Saya, let's talk about it. Ryoma, not exactly patapon hero. Who was their jungle? Wukong. Okay, Wukong, I understand. You want to give that away. Not very strong right now. Did they have a Baldoom? Yes.
Well, the Fennec alone.
Oh, the Baldoom.
Binigay agad.
Yeah, no, but for them, for
for
Liab,
them.
for Asu, for Pula, di ba? Kung iniisip natin na baka yung game 1 is talagang papadihado sila so that they have the best picks towards game 2 and 3. We've seen them do this before in the grand finals of the previous league we just
Pero,
ran.
you know what? That's risky because
It
that
is.
even ended up on a 3-2.
Yeah,
So, ang hirap
sulit.
makakomeback.
Sulit.
Dito, you really have to be very focused and, decision-making wise, you really have to be sure. But it's, of course, easier said than done.
You know what? A part of me kind of believes what you're thinking now. Conspiracy theory, people put on your tin hats, baka pinapasarap ng Sibol Pula ito. Diba? Kasi nga, save the best for last. How weird would it be if we just saw a 2-0 sweep coming in from either team? Maybe they want to show us exactly what Arena of Valor is all about.
Pero I guess tignan natin kung pagbibigyan yan ng Sibol Azul or ng Oro Digitos na mangyayari. Because
don't
of
think
course,
so.
this is the selection process and they really want to show, showcase kung ano talaga yung ibubuga nila. But then again, guys, just like what we have mentioned yesterday's, day 1, day 2, and a while ago sa mga other games natin, the selection process doesn't really, it doesn't always have to resort to, pag panalo ka, sure na mapipik ka.
Yep.
So,
Wins during the Combine does not equal being part of the lineup. Not instantly. It's not like that, ladies and gentlemen. Very grueling process. Napaka-masinsin na pag-aaral ang ginagawa ng ating mga coaches and managers. But right now, I can hear it. How's about we just jump right into it? This is going to be game 2 of this AOV Sibol Combine series. Once again, it's going to be Sibol Azul versus Sibol Pula. And that's respectively Oro Digitos and Liab.
yes, onto the blue side naman dito ay ang Sibol Pula, ang Liab Esports. For the red side naman ay ang Sibol Azul, ang Oro Digitos. Knockoff ban ang unang tinanggal dito ng Sibol Pula at ayaw mismo ibigay ng Sibol Azul ang Fennec na ginamit nila kanina.
Kasi alam nila na open si Fennec. And right
Yeah.
now, that's an interesting balance of priorities for these two teams. Fennec, yes, very strong in the jungle, even in the lane sometimes. You could consider that. But may kalaban siya eh. May isa pang marksman na sinasabing, wait lang guys, malakas din akong jungler na marksman. And that's Lindis. Lindis is still open for both teams. I think if Oro Digitos here, aka Sibol Azul, jumps in on that. And hindi maamoy ng pula pero nagawa nga nila. Lindis getting banned out.
Sila mismo ang magtatanggal sa another OP marksman jungle natin sa current season ng Arena of Valor. But tignan naman muna dito natin kung ano ang re-respetuhin. Wow, yun naman.
Sino ba?
Dilat-dilat. I guess sinasabi niya, inaantok na ako, gising-gising na. Ayan, Mountain Dew muna tayo dito.
17-17 mo ang batang pasaway.
Oo.
I think, you know what?
Batang pasaway.
You know, whoever is on draft right now is thinking that same thing. They were thinking, you know what? Fennec is out. Lindis is also out. Tanggalin na natin yan. We don't want to see that kind of madness here. Violet, though, is still open.
We can see in here, nagbago. They're deciding between the Annette or the Thane. They ended up on banning out the Annette. So potentially, meron sila ditong may mga pwedeng i-pick. Just like the Baldum na hindi pa nila nagagamit. Or the Yao Chan. Although we haven't been seeing that even yesterday, that Yao Chan didn't make a show. But in here, Hayate as the first pick of Sibol Pula.
I think that's a good first pick. Very, very strong first pick. Sibol Pula here, aka Liab, did not have any marksman in the first game, in the first series. I mean, in this series. But now, they're prioritizing it, and I think it's gonna go pay off in dividends. Azul here, locking in the Omen. Not sure why ang aga ng Omen, pero it makes sense eh.
It's okay, I guess. It's okay. Just, well, ang task kasi ng sustain din naman ng isang Omen, just to be sure. And, well, anyway, let's look at the two marksman pick dito, Hayate versus Violet. Well, we can say na mid to late game time, okay si Hayate, but mas mid to late game time, mas okay si Violet if makaka-free siya.
Let's see, this Violet could be anything from a side laner into a jungler. It's still up to Azul how they're going to be wielding the power of Violet. But let's check out Omen here. It makes sense na kung bakit ang aga. Because when you pick Omen, there's only very few heroes that can actually counter you or beat you.
Totally.
Right?
Hindi naman pwedeng Veres, and you gotta think, and well,
Veres loses. The only real people who can beat Omen are like Roxy. Diba, Roxy?
kasi
Kanina nakita
syempre
natin.
pag niyakap siya or nilock siya doon,
Sasayaw lang si Roxy doon.
oo.
Diba, ikat-ikat
Andun
lang.
lang yung apoy sa paanan ng Roxy and masustunog ka na lang.
But here's a good choice. Errol.
Errol?
Errol could go up against Omen very well.
Actually, did we see Errol
No!
yesterday?
This is the first time I'm seeing Errol
Even.
in a long while during casts.
Parang may mga mga pocket picks tayong biglang nakikita dito
Oo.
on our day 3
I like
ng
it.
Sibol Combine.
I like it. Errol going up with Darcy. So, pwede yan. I like that. I like
Ayun
Darcy.
na naman, mga facial expressions natin dito. O mukhang babawi na raw dito ang ating Sibol Pula. Well, anyway, yes, the RC Jungle natin dito, very OP pa rin. Although alam natin na nagkaroon ng adjustments sa abilities ng isang Darcy.
There's a few heroes that can actually go up
Oy.
against it. And here's one right
Wow,
now.
I like
Chognar.
this. I like this Chognar. If they secure this one out, this definitely can cancel out the ultimate of that Darcy. Para walang mahuli sa kanyang dimensional cube.
That and medyo makunat yung Chognar na yan and capable
Kaya.
of dealing damage himself.
Yes, of course, magic damage napakasakit. Especially, well, if you have to decide on, okay, ano ba mga defense item ang mostly bubuuin natin, more on the physical defense ba or magic defense. But, well, with Chognar onto the lineup of Sibol Azul right now, most likely talagang prioritize nila yan just to be safe doon sa dimensional cube na pwedeng ibato ng isang Darcy.
Talking about the bans though, ito na tayo, second phase. It is going to be Thane and Alice being taken out by Sibol Azul. So yeah, tinatanggal nila ang mga supports na pwedeng mapili dito ng Sibol Pula. Ang sagot naman ng Pula, let's take out the Crixie. Tanggalan kayo ng mid lane kasi wala pa silang mid.
And Alice as well getting banned. They don't really want that Omen and Violet to get silenced. And probably they're gonna pick another hero in here na magiging safe with this Alice being taken out. And just like what you have mentioned, since wala pa namang mid laner, ang Sibol Azul in here, Crixie as well as Alistair will be banned away. So as, what do you think? Pang-iwas din sa mga pwedeng manghuli.
Yeah, I like here the Alistair pick. We've seen Alistair do very well, especially in the global ban and pick system games. And maganda to kasi kapag tinanggal mo yung Alistair, you're stopping the potential for Sibol Azul to counter when Errol dives. And maybe, just maybe, the offlaner that pops up in this last two slots for Pula might be countered by Alistair
Yes.
here. So, hindi naman gana ngayon masyado si Arum. That's the only other choice when
Yes.
you're coming to think of heroes that can lock others down. So, yeah,
Wow.
Alistair.
Interestingly, Natalia getting hovered in here onto the side of Sibol Azul.
That's a lock.
Parang yung mga, nilock na ba?
That's a lock!
Wow, parang ginagamit yung mga heroes na ginamit sa RG natin kanina.
Nanonood sila,
Medyo
no?
nanonood ata sila sa laro ko.
Who's
Charot
that?
lang.
That's Oro. That's Oro, right?
Yes, pero anyway, let's take a look at this one. Sephira support. Boy, poke type ang ating Sibol Pula in here. But Varus going against the Omen?
Yeah, no tank lineup here for Sibol Pula. Instead, they are gonna go for the good old sustain.
Wow.
Si Sephira, Tides of Life, that's gonna heal her allies.
Oh.
Varus here able to lifesteal as well and have a few frames of invulnerability kapag nakikipagpakpakan siya.
Alam
I like it.
mo, ang ganda ng... Well, you can see in here, whenever I cast, I don't really go for the bias. I know I am with Liab, but I'm really liking yung pang-lockdown dito ng Sibol Azul, where they hovered the Slims kanina. I thought they're gonna be locking that one out.
Yeah.
So just in case kasi yun yung ilock nila, once na ma-target or makakuha siya ng target, sarado eh. Pwede silang pumasok without anyone stopping them because they got a Chognar to cleanse everything or every crowd control out.
Yeah, so ang itsura ng laban dito for Sibol Azul is wala tayong pake kung masisi tayo kasi hindi tayo maka-crowd control given Chaos Protection and we are just gonna rain down the damage. Magical from Natalia, physical from Violet and Quillen, tas kung sino tatakas, Omen got you.
This is so hard. I know you're gonna be asking me which lineup I like
Of course,
best.
we have to talk about
why
what
why
we're going in
always
with.
me yung nauuna?
Because I'm asking the question, but fine. Now that we've seen both lineups, I think I need to make an educated guess as to who
Yeah.
might win. At feeling ko dito, mga kaibigan, feeling ko ang mananalo.
Based mo na lang sa lineup. Yung which lineup do you like best?
Okay. I think the lineup that has the Hayate is gonna win.
Oh. Fortunately, pareho tayo ngayon.
Right? I mean, as much as I love Violet, alam niyo yun, mga kaibigan, I'm a big fan of Violet. But with the Hayate and the lineup that protects it, I think that's gonna go. Sibol Pula is going to
Also,
get this 1-1.
One thing you will notice is that naka-purify si Hayate. So even though, like sabihin natin na pwede siyang mas stun, for example, or mas low ng mga, or ng mga nasa lineup ng Team Sibol
Azul?
Azul, ayan, na-confuse na tayo. Kaya niya mag-purify, papasok, so that he can free hit. So, well, anyway, kaya naman niya mag-ingat kay aim. So, let's just take a look at that.
We can expect that, but then again, Bent here pulling quite the
hindi pala siya
switcheroo.
naka-ano.
Naka-flicker na siya kay Saya.
Nag-change pala siya sa flicker. So let's take a look at that. Now, I'm kind of like skeptic about what I mentioned a while ago. But let's just take a look at what will be the execution of both of the teams. I guess recap muna tayo ng ating player lineup.
Pasok na tayo dito sa Game 2 in this best of 3. Lamang ang Sibol Azul laban sa Sibol Pula. Pakilala natin ang ating mga players. Sibol Pula has Gambit as the Veres, Miggy as the Darcy, Bents as the
Gambit,
Hayate. Looking really low. Era hitting him up, but he is going to dodge that as Rubix is our Sephora at si 1717 ang Errol.
Really nice foot place dito galing kay Gambit onto the mid. But continuing, Sibol Azul, we have Vindicated for the Omen, Pray for the Chognar, Yats on the Violet, Era on Natalia, and Aim for that killen.
I really like the Veres pick here kasi nga kasama niya si Sephora. So ang ginagaya nilang lineup dito is the Malok and Sephora combo.
Oh, pwede.
Which I think is okay. Sinasave nila si Malok maybe. But it's been a while since we've seen Malok do anything big. So Rubik's here trying to poke out the Might Golem away from Aim. Pero makukuha pa rin Aim yun kasi nga meron siyang Retribution.
Yes,
or Punish, sorry.
What?
It's Punish.
Na-confuse na tayo sa Mobile Legends Bang Bang. But okay lang yan. We love all the games that is part of this Sibol Combine. At eto na nga, tignan natin. Medyo nagsasayaw na sa middle lane yung mga pareho nating players.
D-Cube! Into the bushes.
See, that passive won't connect unfortunately, but in here, Dimensional Cube, Aim in here, getting caught. Pero tignan natin kung makukuha nga siya ng Sibol Pula. Napakagandang flicker out, but Era in here, getting caught in the line. Gambit will get the first blood.
Andito
pero
na si
hindi pa yan
Vindicated.
tapos.
Sisimulan niya na ang labanan, pero wala pa rin siyang Death's Embrace. Taking a lot of damage from Gambit, but in the back line, it's Prey and Yats pinning down Gambit. Gambit gonna see a lot of damage, but D-Cube is going to lock down Prey. Yats as well. He is hit by Kunai Blitz. Bent's going into the back line, taking out a member once more of Sibol Azul. It's 3-0 currently as Pula gets the Spirit Sentinel.
Look at that very timely ultimate coming out from Bets, available just to secure the very last kill. 3-0 ang score natin right now in favor of Sibol Pula. At eto na yung sinasabi natin na within 4-minute game time, you have to be very careful on not giving any kills to your opponent kasi potentially kaya nilang mag-snowball from there.
And that's weird to say because you can expect actually ang side ng Sibol Azul ang mag-go for these early kills, right? Level 5 aim, right now the Quillen, that's very lethal. A single Decimate can clean up at least Miggy, Bent, or even Rubik's kung wala siyang Tides of Life.
Palitan ng objective dito. Sibol Pula going for the tier 1 onto the top, but ang Sibol Azul going for that Abyssal Dragon Courageous.
I think Pula won that one.
Ay, nagkapalit pala yung name, sorry.
Sibol Pula won that one because
Yes.
turrets don't regenerate. And maaga pa lang ang Dragon, so hindi pa nagsiscale yan.
At eto na nga, tignan natin, the gold lead is onto the hand of Sibol Pula. Just to avoid confusion once more, guys. So yung color na nakikita nyo mismo sa UI natin is that yung blue team is actually Sibol Pula and yung red team is Sibol Azul because nag-i-interchange sila. Well, anyway, moving forward sa ating bakbakan dito, almost 4-minute game time. Still, there's no additional casualties, but they're basically just trying to put a little bit of pressure sa top lane jungle natin.
Yeah, kay Saya, check this out. We keep talking about matchups. We keep talking about like kapag nagkasama sila sa lane. And the lineup or the matchup between the Violet and the Hayate, I would give it to the Violet, di ba? About 8 out of 10 times, panalo yung Violet sa labanan. Pero in this case,
it actually depends because Violet scales a little bit slow compared to a Hayate. Well, Violet will be, mararamdaman mo yung critical damage niya bandang mid to late game time pa. But in here, Sibol Pula is trying to not make that happen because look at this one. They're playing very aggressive. They are capitalizing on their early game time potential with the damage coming out from the Hayate.
yeah, Gambit here with the nice hook on that Varus, just dancing around Prey and the rest of Sibol Azul. Aim looking really low, needs to get out of here, using the Decimate to walk out, and Vindicated going 1v1 with the great 1717.
The great one, indeed.
Kita mo yun?
Pero eto na nga, onto the bottom lane part of the map, you can see in here, maganda yung zone na ginagawa dito ni Rubix on that Sephora, allowing Hayate as well as the RC to secure this tier 1 turret onto the bottom lane part of the map. Wala na magagawa si Violet dyan. And this is a really good position. But Gambit onto the mid 3v1 situation. He will definitely fall down. Tamang depensa muna dito si Sephiroth just to shove away the members of Sibol Azul.
Death's Embrace working the magic onto that Veres. Given na hindi siya makatakas, hindi siya makapag-passive. Diyan ka lang, sabi ni Vindicated at ang una nilang kill. 3-1 currently standing. Still about 2,000 gold on the side of Sibol. Pula, aim here starting a fight with 1717. He cannot win. They are gonna have to back off at nag-iinit na dito ang ating Errol.
Alam mo, ang ganda ng ginawa dito ng Sibol Basul. But tignan muna natin yung dito yung bakbakan. 1717 pumasok sa tatlo. Tignan natin kung makakasurvive pa siya. Unfortunately, it seems like, actually really nice setup and life still in there. Tamang backup ni Rubix dito. May heal pa siya. And there you go. Really good timing for the ultimate. But unfortunately, that won't be enough. So may pasok ni Gambit dito. Let's see if they will be able to sustain enough.
Okay, they were trying to do something great there. I understand what 1717 Go is going for, pero medyo sobrang tapang mo naman to go 1v4, di ba? Down goes Yats underneath his own turret. Medyo aggressive doon si Benz tsaka si Miggy. Kay Saya, you have to admit, right? Medyo maasim yun.
I know, medyo maasim yun, but I guess he's trying to calculate everything out.
Yeah,
Yun nga lang.
yeah.
Medyo may konting miscalculation. Pero kasi, you know what, sometimes ganito kasi, pag sa mga ganitong players natin, alam nila, yung sundalong laro, yung
Yes.
parang go, kaya ko to. Kasi we got the gold lead right now. And that's what he was probably trying to capitalize on.
That and I'm pretty sure 1717 he has played a good amount of Errol himself. So
Yeah.
alam niya yung
Alam niya,
limitations
alam
ng
niya,
hero.
definitely.
And at some point, I thought the math was gonna come through. Kala ko, alam niya na okay, pag dumating dito si Sephiroth,
Yes.
pag nag-heal siya, mabubuhay ako. And it was so
Actually,
close.
It was so close na kaya niya pa sana mag-survive. But anyway, let's move forward.
Round two,
Vindicated
round two.
versus 1717. At ito na nga yung parang Tekken sa side lane natin.
Oo, kala ko mag-round to eh. Errol versus Omen. Fight.
Asa na ba yung Tekken casters natin? Well, anyway, 4-man in here coming from the side of Sibol Pula, trying to get Ira, but Ira in here will be safe pa rin naman with that defensive move.
Pero talo yung Torre. So,
Talo yung Torre, indeed.
yeah, really tough here for Sibol Azul. They are down about 3,000 gold and 2 kills. 1 dragon per side though, pero wala pa ring Torre na napupush ang Sibol Azul. Really good on Sibol Pula, choking the map.
It seems like they are attempting to making sure na defensive play naman muna, but look at that very early Dark Slayer by Sibol Pula. Sneaky, quietly.
Mampupulis muna dito si Vindicated.
Oh.
Nakikita niya na mababa na ang buhay ng Dark Slayer. Ito na si Errol. Manglalaban na siya. Ladies and gentlemen, Death's Embrace onto Miggy. Miggy's looking really low. He is going to survive with the walk, but Prey is going to finish him off with that magic damage. Aim here looking low, but he is going to recover a little bit of life because of Decimate. Bent looking like he is going to get away. Not if Era has anything to do about it. Aim actually stole that Dark Slayer.
Yes, indeed. And the rest of the members of Sibol Pula are trying to back away. Napitas na dito ang isang miyembro. Benz, wala nang buhay. Kalahati na lamang. And Errol onto the top lane, trying to make a defense on that tier 1 turret. Nandun pa yung Drake natin.
Oh no, you know what? I think Sibol Pula has the right idea when we talk about a show match.
Wow.
Gusto lang nila ipakita kung anong kaya nilang gawin. And they say, 1717, 1v4, no problem.
No
7-minute Dark Slayer, no problem. Pero yun nga, sometimes it falls off.
And ang ganda ng heal na pinrovide ni Rubies doon. But looking at this one, 1717 getting caught up. Will try to back away, but yun nga lang, there's so much slow being done by Sibol Azul. And napakasakit na ni Yats on that Violet, doing a lot of critical damage. Then again, buhay pa yung 6th man ng Sibol Azul dito.
Let's check out the items that these teams have right now. Most farmed up on the side of Pula is the Hayate. That is Bent. He currently has a Blitz Blade and a Frost Cape. Sa kabilang panig naman, it's 5,700 gold on Yats. And he currently has Rank Breaker and Omni Arms.
And they're catching up for more. Makikita mo dito, they now have a little bit of gold lead. Kumbaga, habulan na lang dito, Wes. Pero still, I'm gonna be reiterating yung capability ng junglers ng parehong team right now. And as a team, they just have to capitalize on yung gold na meron sila. And I think Sibol Azul is trying to make a comeback in here.
And I think they already have, kay Saya. Tingnan mo, nabutas na nila yung tier 1
Yes.
turrets ng Sibol
Pantay na
Pula.
actually.
Pantay na sila. At may lamang pa sila na 500 gold.
Yes, nakwenta pa natin yun.
Oo, quick
Yes.
maths. Diba? Quick maths.
Yes, quick math and easy math for us. But anyway, maganda ang pwesto at vision dito ng Sibol Azul. Making sure na, pero teka lang,
Round 2, round 3. Vindicated getting a lot of damage. Mickey with the help of 1717, double teaming the Omen. Vindicated drops like it's hot. At dito naman ang 4-man coalition ng Sibol Azul. Pinupush nila ang Torres sa baba. At mukhang babagsakan na ito. Violet Yats taking it out. Kaatok lang sila dun sa baba.
Nadepensahan naman nila, fortunately enough, yun nga lang nabasag ang isang Torres sa tier 2 nila onto the bottom lane part of the map. And in here still, catching up, actually they have catch up still onto the gold ay ang Sibol Azul.
They're in the
really
lead now.
want this to be a 2-0.
That was so good. I think the turn happened when they stole the Dark Slayer and they wiped essentially Sibol Pula. Parang 4 kills yun. That was impressive earlier
That
on.
was really, really impressive. Rubix did even make use of his ultimate para i-heal and i-secure or make sure na buhay ang mga miyembro ng Sibol Pula. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. Aim's last hit or last punish, or the punish timing itself was just so timely on that Dark Slayer.
So perfect. I mean, could have happened to anyone. And maybe it wasn't even a punish. Maybe it was just talagang sinuntok niya.
Pwedeng talagang last hit to. Ito, calculated move ko.
Parang Dota to. Last hit, diba? Deny.
Last hit, deny.
But here we go. Quick fight.
And of course, mga last hit talaga dito sa Arena of Valor does matter. That's why this game is very highly very na, di ba? Highly pa. Sobra-sobra na.
Highly superiorly. It's just
Sa
all...
isang mobile MOBA game.
All of the adverbs that you can add to
Yes.
that, it's just magnified in this game of Arena of Valor. 5-5 now ang score natin. 1,000 gold lead on the side of Sibol Azul. Coming in from that Dark Slayer steal. Era raining down the beams on Rubix, just barely dodging with his life.
Okay.
Sephora needs to go home.
Yes, she definitely needs to go home, but fortunately enough, that ultimate wasn't even needed. Yun nga lang, secured na naman ang Abyssal Dragon Kratos dito onto the side of Sibol Azul, giving them a boost of gold. They're simultaneing that 1k gold lead that they have.
Bilis kumuha ng Dragon ni Aim. That took less than 30 seconds.
Well,
by himself.
Well.
Oh, Clave Sakti.
Did you actually even see if naka-ring dito? Or by hold the thought, Rubix making use of his ultimate just to be secure on making sure that he will go home alive.
Gambit here just pushing back the rest of Sibol Azul to protect what's left of their jungle. Real quick, if we can do an item check direct habang kinukuha to si Dark Slayer. Checking for the ring of Fiend. Yes, indeed, it is on Rubix.
So they does have a vision to find that aim.
Very dangerous. On the side of Sibol Azul, we have to note Tome of the Reaper on your boy Era. So alam niya na
No
yung
one's
tides
gonna
of life.
lifesteal,
Yep,
yes.
alam niya yung tides of life, alam niya yung lifesteal, gotta stop it.
And of course, that ultimate from that Sephora mas lessened na yung effectivity because of that item.
Neutered.
Yes.
Right? And on the side of the Chognar, let's talk about Prey. Check it out. He has that support item that clears CC.
Wow.
So double down on that protection.
Definitely, grabe. Ayaw talaga nilang may maka-crowd control onto the side of Sibol Azul. Doble na natin, it's okay. Just to make sure that that this Violet will be safe.
Oh, while we were talking, the second Dark Slayer goes towards Sibol Azul's way. Andito na si Drake. You only call me when you... Is that how the song goes?
I don't know,
You
man.
used to
I'm
call
so
me on my cell
outdated.
phone. Yes, that's him. That's Drake marching down top. Mukhang
I don't
mabubutas
even know
na.
that song. I'm so outdated.
It's Hotline Bling, I think.
Really? I don't know, man.
It's old.
I'm
But ladies and gentlemen, here we
old
go.
pala yun.
Sibol Azul is now sieging the last tower before the high ground
There you
for
go.
Sibol
Free hit.
Pula. Free hit on that Drake.
They can't just go outside the turret. They have to be very safe. But anong kailangan na setup dito ng Sibol Pula? What do you think, Leo?
Sibol Pula needs to go for pickoffs. They cannot
Pick-offs?
win 1v1 and
Oh,
1717 getting
1717.
Death's Embrace down. There's the pickoff I was talking about. Dapat hindi mano-imano. Dapat hindi harap-harapan 5v5 kasi talo
Alam
na
mo,
yung Sibol Pula at this point.
This is why we were actually questioning that Errol pick as well. Is that they're just showing what pool they currently have for this tournament so that we have a good show match?
I don't know. It's the Errol pick versus the Natalia pick.
Yeah.
And the Natalia pick isn't really punishing Sibol Azul. So they got away with it. They got away with it. And it's off of the back of Aim kanina. Again, I have to reiterate. I'll remind you, ladies and gentlemen, mga nanonood sa bahay, kanina, kung napanood niyo, lamang ang pula for the first, 5 to 8 minutes. Tapos biglang nabaliktad ng Azul.
This is why this game is so very exciting. Hindi yung kapag naka-online ka na, all the way online ka, hindi na kayang makabawi ng kalaban mo. But Sibol Azul is actually making a show that they can make things happen.
Rubik's there popping the vision on the Ring of Fiend para makita kung nasaan sa mga bushes ang mga miyembro ng Sibol Azul at nabaril siya ni Yats doon. Konting tumbling lang naman.
With this position in the map that Sibol Azul has right now, looks like they're gonna be securing this Enraged Abyssal Dragon very easily. They got the damage coming up from Yats, but this is a very interesting attempt to actually go for a steal.
They're contesting.
They're contesting indeed, pero marireset ang Abyssal Dragon natin dito.
And yeah, they just wasted time, and I think that's what
but Gambit getting
Sibol Pula
slowed
has to
and getting
do.
caught.
Pray! Taken down by
Bents.
Bents. Beer. Oh my God! Rubik's is doing it. 1717 taking out aim. That's 3 for none. Currently on the side of Sibol
onto the
Pula.
backline, triple
Era
kill.
down as well, and down goes Vindicated. It's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. 5 members of Sibol Azul have gone down. Can Sibol Pula end this right here through mid?
That is a very interesting turnaround of situation. Very amazing. Sibol Pula trying to take 2 more turrets in here sa middle lane ng Sibol Azul. They're gonna go for the inhibitor turret in here. Let's see, ilang segundo pa ba? Looks like they're gonna be ending this one. Mukhang magtatapos sa 1-1 muna ang ating best of 3 match. Sibol Pula versus Sibol Azul.
Wow, look at that. The boys just take off their headphones casually. Parang walang nangyari. They did get a comeback. Tapos biniliktad ulit nila. Who would have thunk?
Very interesting. Well, I think the reason why they have attempted on making a steal on that Enraged Abyssal Dragon is that alam nila yung capability nila eh. They tried to, look at that triple kill coming up from the Hayate. Hello Hayate, my favorite. And makikita mo talagang siya pa yung naka-triple kill. And ang tinarget lang niya yung mga squishies.
That, and I think I have to note, I have to talk about this, Kisaya. I think strategy talaga yon ng Sibol Pula. They were just baiting the dragon para ang mangyari sa Sibol Azul is gumagalaw lang sila. They're just approaching para makapag-pick off sila. Alright? So we are going to be watching the third match in this best of 3 in just a bit. Isa-set up na natin yan. Once again, it's the Sibol AOV Combine. If you guys are watching right now on your television sets, we are gonna have to cut the show off of the air. But we are going to be continuing it on Facebook, right? Ladies and gentlemen, do watch the stream on the Sibol Facebook page right now. Tutuloy ang live doon. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a long day, but yep, this is gonna be for the glory of our country. Once again, esports finally a part of the SEA Games. I'm so excited. Maraming salamat once again. Leo and Kaysaya, inyong mga tagapagsalaysay. Meron pa tayong isang laban. One more match for this Arena of Valor Combine series. Kisaya,
Grabe. Huling shoutout muna dahil nasa TV tayo. And of course, sa lahat ng fans ng mga video games dito, Hearthstone, Starcraft 2, Dota 2, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Arena of Valor, did I miss anything? Ayun, suportahan nyo ang ating magiging representative players para sa Team Sibol Esports category for SEA Games 2019. Maraming salamat sa mga nanood dyan sa TV. Salamat sa inyong suporta.
As well, maraming salamat sa ating mga partners. We would like to thank Razer, the official esports partner of the 30th SEA Games, as well TV5 and Signal, the official broadcast partners, and last but not least, Mountain Dew, Sibol's official game fuel. Ladies and gentlemen, itutuloy na po natin in just a bit ang AOV Combine series. Once more, it is the training pool going back to basics. It's their teams. Once again, Oro Digitos versus
Liab Esports. And ayun na nga, 1-1 ang score natin right now. Tignan natin kung sino ang team na magwawagi. Magpe-prepare lang muna ang mga players natin dito ng kanya-kanyang lobby. And of course, what can you say about that 1-1 result ng best of 3 match natin ngayon?
You know what? Going in, I was expecting Sibol Pula to win, right? Pero medyo pinaglaruan lang nila yung feelings natin. Medyo meron silang parang, pinasarap nila. Because they let, or I'm not sure if they let, obviously, no holds barred dito. Hindi mo pagbibigyan ng kalaban mo. You have to give your best, and it's just that Oro Digitos is so good at what they do now that they were able to steal the Dark Slayer, turn the game around at about the 8-minute mark.
Yes, and even their game 1 was so amazing. Pretty much a dominating match against Liab Esports na ang ating Sibol Pula right now. But anyway, I'm excited to see more things, more action-packed na labanan dito ng pareho nating teams. And again, guys, we're just gonna be selecting, although magkaka-team to mga players na to, we're gonna be selecting, or rather yung mga coaches and managers ng Arena of Valor Sibol team natin has that criteria for selecting yung individual players natin.
And once those criteria are put into play and they make the best decision possible, magkakaroon po tayo ng Final 7 lineup. Final 7?
Final 7 ba or Final 6?
Final 7.
I thought it was for ML or no?
I think it's both of them.
For both.
It's both of them. So, Final 7 lineup po na lalaban sa Disyembre sa SEA Games.
Ayun, ibang klase.
Again, this is gonna be quite the show. If you guys just joined us, you're still on time. Welcome. Ito nga pala ang Sibol Combine. It's the last show. It's the last show match for the night. And of course, isa pang laban to in the best of 3. Kasi nga, 1-1 currently standing ang Sibol training pool for Arena of Valor. Yan ang asul at ang pula. Oro Digitos and Liab respectively.
Yes.
Again, I was expecting that.
The
Arrow
pick, though, by the way, let's go back into that.
I've seen 1717 do that before.
Yes.
It happened.
But it's not something that we usually see in tournaments, right?
Not yet, no. But again, nagets ko eh. Kasi nakuha na si Omen, first pick yon ng Oro Digitos, first pick yon ng Sibol Azul. So, ang kinuha nila yung next best. Diba? Let's get Errol. And there are some things
to
that Errol...
counter that Omen.
Yeah, there's a few things that Errol do much better than Omen. And you know what? All of this is just rhetoric, mga kaibigan. Papasok na ulit tayo sa Antares Battlefield. Yep, it's game 3 now. Time for the decision game in this best of 3. It's Sibol Azul versus Sibol Pula. Pasok na tayo sa draft. Mga kapatid, this is going to be the decision maker. Ang huling panalo sa AOV Combine, may bragging rights.
May bragging rights indeed. At eto nga, Sibol Azul will be Oro Digitos and Sibol Pula will be Liab Esports. At eto, Fennec pa rin ang unang ban natin. They don't really want to... Uy, Wukong... What's that? Wukong...
Fire.
Oh, Wukong Liab, I guess.
What? I think
Wukong
Mickey
Liab.
already used...
Oh, there you go.
Mickey already used Wukong. You can't use Wukong twice.
Nag-ingat ako dun sa pwedeng kasi hindi natin alam yung susunod the words na pwedeng...
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. Kasi nga Liab, di ba?
But we can't just read parang okay. Anyway, here we go. Violet ban for the side of Sibol Azul. And we got all marksman ban for our first phase of banning.
Fair daw. So what marksmen are left for these two teams? I'm guessing Valheim is another marksman that's pretty fair. He's still out there. Sibol Azul Sibol Pula can still pick up Fennec. Diba?
Yes.
Safe pa yun.
Pero wala na, binan na ng ating Sibol Azul, ang Fennec.
So who's left? Valheim?
Bye-bye. Well, we got Valheim, we got Rourke, if they intend to go for a marksman jungle
Rourke's
steal.
not a marksman. Rourke's a warrior.
Yeah,
To
but
me,
you know, there is still some range somehow for that.
Ganito kali.
Konti, medium range marksman.
Pangkiliti.
Pangkiliti.
Telanas is still around.
Telanas, but for the side, yeah. But still, those are some of the viable marksmen that we have in the pool right now.
Elsu still around.
As well, yes.
Okay.
Indeed. Ang favorite yan, as far as I know, ni Benz.
Yes, and idol ko yun si Benz eh. Nagra-rank na ako ng Elsu and kaya naman
Oh,
Alam mo yun yung i-aim mo sa likod muna, tapos iikot mo.
Ito, bawal to.
Bawal yan.
Bawal.
You guys know. Instead, hovering over the Annette as an answer to Azul's Veres. Interesting, first pick Veres. Do you value Veres as much?
Well, probably kasi marami na rin mga nagamit na mga DS laner natin. So I guess Veres will be safe as a first pick. And well, like for example, if no one is actually able to counter that one out, goods yan. Goods pa rin.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's as strong as a first pick. Kasi ang dami pang ibang open, right? Sibol Azul has not picked up Baldum, so pwede namang first pick Baldum. But yeah, I think they have a strategy going around this Veres right here. I'm not sure if they locked this in already, but they are looking at this Slims.
Slims jungle, let's see.
And the Omega. Okay.
Wow.
Don't play with my feelings, Azul. Don't play with my feelings. I was talking to Coach Sirix earlier about Omega, and sabi niya, may potential yan.
Yeah, grabe, diba?
There's something to this. Omen and Omega, he does!
Oh.
And the Daochan! This is
And
all we
the
were talking about. He
Daochan.
said that the Daochan and the Omega combo,
Parang ito yung kaninang narinig ko while
ito yung
we were playing.
pinagkukwentuhan natin. Yes. The knock-up and the stuns and the freezes on these two are
But-
almost unbeatable.
But I guess for the side of Sibol Azul, they gotta ready Annette in here to actually counter.
To disassemble the combo.
Yes. So for as long as I think Annette is in the clash or is within the clash and available yung ultimate niya, kaya niyang i-counter yung pwedeng ibato ni Diao Chan and Omega. But let's see how they're gonna pull it off. This is easier said than done. We just have to take a look later on the match.
Definitely. Last pick before the bans on the side of Sibol Pula. Pick up the Irie here, which could go either way. An Irie in the jungle is just as lethal as an Irie in the offlane, and she's very good at both things. Banning out now on the side of Pula, una nilang gagawin, tatanggalin mo nila yung Scud. As ang sagot naman ng Azul, Florentino.
Florentino ban, ilang beses nang na-nerf tong hero na to, but he is still powerful, especially pag naka-item siya. Parang kala mo mamamatay na, but pag naka-pick siya ng flowers niya, and of course naka-hit ng tamang target, naku, mag-regenerate pa ng HP.
One of the best duelists in the game. Yes. I know I keep saying that, one of the best ganito, one of the best ganito.
Naku, natutulog na yung isa.
Oy, 1-7, gising. So, Florentino, why is he banned? It's because naghahanap ng magandang offlaner na hindi pipigil kay Veres, di ba?
Yes,
and
totally.
Veres versus Florentino is a very tricky matchup, and I guess Azul is just avoiding that right now.
Yes.
On the side of Sibol Pula though, tinanggal nila ang Slims, at sa Azul naman ang Murad for their last bans.
Yeah, right now they're on a picking decision at the moment. L'Oreal ang ipangtatapat sa Diao Chan Yats.
Valheim though. Shoutouts to our prod team. Thank you very much for making this all possible. And of course, the ladies of Liab.
And of course, mga supportive female players natin sa AOV community. Shoutout dito kay Angelica na part ng, actually naglalaro yung boyfriend niya sa side ng, sorry guys, na-mention ko may boyfriend.
Whoa.
Pero ito, Sibol Azul. Yan. Siyempre, susuportahan mo yung iyong boyfriend na naglalaro ngayon sa team natin.
And behind her was Danica.
Yes.
And obviously, love for the game, love for your partner. Very important.
there you go.
They need the support. And yun nga, napakagandang support na nawawala dito sa Azul kasi meron silang tank, meron silang offlane, pero walang support.
Probably they're just hovering that one out.
They need a jungle. That's what they're missing.
Making a decision.
They need a jungle.
They're not showing up kasi it could be a strategy para hindi bigyan ng time yung Team Sibol Pula to make a decision. Moran jungle.
Napaka-ballsy nito, ladies and gentlemen.
Moran
This
jungle.
is so bold for Sibol Azul. The only real frontliner they have is Omega. Kasi itong Veres, you have to expect the Veres to be able to dance around the battlefield.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot that they have to do to protect the Morin here. I think the Valheim is gonna go well. Kasi may confirmed stun yan.
Yes, and of course the Diao Chan, if able to pull off that ice-cold crowd control, pwedeng must-stop. But let's take a look at the last pick of Sibol Pula in here. What's they're missing at the moment is that, of course, the jungler. Is this gonna be really Butterfly?
No, I double dare you, Liab. I double dare you to pick the
To make
Butterfly.
use of the Butterfly?
Yeah. No, but
if they
they're
pick
just
this one
hovering
out.
it. They're just hovering
If they
it.
pick this one out and lock this one. Okay. Nacroth.
It's Nacroth. Nacroth, ladies and gentlemen, is namang pinakamalakas na jungler ngayon sa AOV.
But
Reasons
no, look at that. Zill
why.
getting
Pwede rin-
over.
Pwede rin Zill. Zill also able to dive in on a safer level than
Yup.
Nacroth. You want to get rid of the Valheim. You want to get rid of the Morin. I like it. I'll take it.
Interesting pick in here as the last one for the lineup of Sibol Pula. Let's see how they're gonna pull that off, ano? And I'm also interested in taking a look at the support item that this supports will be building one out because totally ang daming crowd control on the side of Sibol Azul.
Yeah, I'm guessing Ring of Fiend. If you're not sure what support item to get, it's gonna be Ring of Fiend. Vision does so well to help you out when it comes to team fights. As well, meron siyang movement speed boost kapag napindot mo. So, looking at these lineups kay Saya, uunahan na kita. I really like what Oro Digitos is bringing here. I like what Sibol Azul brought. Kasi
Actually,
double marksman siya.
Yeah, actually same for me. I like that Valheim pick. Confirmed stun. Plus, the Omega. Alam mo minsan, kahit ako pag may nakakalaban akong Omega, grabe yung lang sinushow away ka lang talaga, hindi ka makakatira.
At saka gusto kong makitang gumana yung 1-2 punch combination ng Omega at saka Daochan. Unless it was like totally just theory crafting na parang, alam mo, magandang idea to eh. Pero hindi pa pala napapractice. So we'll see if Azul can go up against Pula in this Game 3. It's a deciding match, rubber match, ika nga, in the AOV Sibol Combine. Leo and Kaysaya, we're about to go into the Antares battlefield. It's Game 3 let's introduce our players.
For Sibol Pula, we have your 1717 for the Irie, Miggy on
That's Zil.
this Zil, Benz on the Elsu, Rubik's on the Annette, and Gambit with a Purify on this L'Oreal.
I like that. I'm
I
excited
like
to
that.
see the L'Oreal as well. So magandang laban to. Sibol Azul naman ang maglalaro ng ating Moren IC Aim Prey on that Omega Yachts as the Valheim era, as the Diaochan, and Vindicated as our Veres. Very, very good rotations here by Prey coming down to protect here si Yachts. And mukhang magko-contest sila dito ng
Seagull,
ng ward.
very important in here to be secured. At ayan, na-secure ng Sibol pala ito, giving them a little bit of boost to gold. But of course, that doesn't matter right now because pwede pang makakatch up ang bawat parehong team. But onto the middle lane, look at that. This ice won't be connecting. Pero they're trying to bully two members of Sibol pula agad. Pauna mag-clear to ng mid.
Yeah, mas maganda ang clear ng pula, pero kapag nagkabakbakan and wala pang ult ang ating Annette, panalo ang Azul.
Totally. So they have to be very careful on which team fight they have to engage. At eto nga, speaking of no ultimate available yet, Rubik's going solo, getting stunned. First blood is gonna go to Ira at Gambit getting caught up trying to get Ira onto the backline. Miggy will deal the last hit. At eto na nga, tamang mamba out muna for Sibol Pula because they have secured the kill and the defense that they have to make.
That was quite an interesting trade as Vindicated had to go down. I'm sorry, it was Era who had to go down there. Pero yeah, they were just trading mids there.
Yes.
Pero ang
And
nakakuha ng kill sa kabila si Miggy.
yes, totally. But it's totally okay because you want really the jungler to go online as fast as you can.
Yeah, which is dangerous because AIM here needs more time.
Pero I think Spirit Sentinel, it got secured by Sibol Pula this time. And Sibol Azul needs to make some catching up because of that secure by Sibol Pula onto the Sentinel. This is why they're trying to contest this Abyssal Dragon Kratos at the moment.
Magko-contest lang ng konti ang Sibol Azul dito. Guguluhin lang nila ng bahagya ang pula. But then again, there's 4 members of Sibol Pula on that Dragon's Lair. And it looks like they're gonna disengage. Mamaya na lang daw.
Really good vision provided by Rubik's at the moment just to make sure na safe yung ibang lanes natin. Patience test to para sa ating mga supports. But Prey making a good showing in here sa location ng Elsu.
Very interesting yung lineup ng Sibol Azul, they wanna make that Omega and Diaochan combo work. But as much as possible, hindi dapat sila lumalaban muna because AIM is not online. AIM cannot fight team fights just yet.
But in here, they're actually dealing damage against the Abyssal Dragon Kratos.
Ooh, it's working.
Just in time, looks like this is gonna go to the
nice.
side of Sibol Azul. They will secure it. Gambit in here with the ultimate, but unfortunately will not survive. So much crowd control put by Prey all alone in here. Miggy trying to get one more casualty against the side of Sibol Combine. He will get a kill, but AIM trying to chase him down. Fortunately, will survive. Benz in here, unfortunately, will die onto the hands of the Valheim.
Bakbakan kung bakbakan. Sibol Azul laban sa Sibol Pula. They keep trading left and right. We're still sitting at 3-3. It was Prey for Bent, and I think Sibol Azul won that trade. If you take out Bent, tas ang mamamatay lang dito sa side ng Azul is yung support na si Omega, that's fine. That's a good deal.
Totally fine. Anyway, ang kailangan mo talagang ipa-online yung mga damage dealers so that kayang-kaya mong, alam mo yun, pumitas ng buhay ng kalaban mo. Because you're the carry, of course.
Yeah, real quick, check it out. Most gold at about 4 minutes is going to be Yachts on the Valheim as compared to the other side. Of course, it's Miggy. Miggy has the jungle.
And by the way, makikita mo dito sa mga items natin, hindi muna binuo ng mga support natin yung support item nila because roaming around the map is very, very important. Kaya ang una nilang tatapusin buuin ay yung mga boots. And there you go, nakabawi ng Spirit Sentinel dito. Miggy has to dash away just to make sure he will still go alive.
And that's what's so good about the Tempest, Zil here. He's very mobile even without his ult. Yung ult niya pang kill confirm na lang yun But he can deal a lot of damage just with his blades being thrown out and the blink.
Yes, totally. And everyone's making a catch-up in terms of gold. Maganda pa rin. Alam mo, paulit-ulit na natin sinasabi to sinasabi to, both of the teams has really great junglers in terms of, pabilisan mag-jungle. Kasi it does matter.
Farming priorities
Yes,
nila.
farming priorities. But in here, let's take a look what is gonna happen.
Era here almost making himself vulnerable. Prey starting it up with the spinner Rooney. And here comes Vindicate with the ult. The Venom strike being led by the Varus. Prey taking a lot of damage, really low right now. I don't think they should be picking a fight as Bench just throwing out the snipes from afar, showing us why Elsu is still a very, very powerful hero.
Yes, and of course, tago-tago ka lang sa mga pader or sa mga walls. And they won't see your vision. But in here, yes, on a 3v1 situation, getting caught by Rubix. But yun nga lang, Rubix caught up in a turret damage. He will fall down. And Miggy, the rest of the members of Sibol Pula will fall back just to be safe.
Ito naman ba yung storya ng Game 1 kay Saya? Era going 1v1 with 1717. He is gonna get away though because he is more mobile with those shadow clones.
And in here, you can see Prey providing vision for his teammates. Gambit, nakita dito na kinukuha na pala or na-reset na yung Abyssal Dragon
Back
by
out
Sibol
muna.
Azul, yes.
You can't fight that. That's gonna be a Miggy and Bents on your butt if you force that. But then again, babawi si Miggy. Sabi niya, ako nga, try natin. Kasi alam ko na dito pa si Prey eh.
At eto na nga, finding the right
Hello.
time to go for a team fight. Prey will not be caught out by any of the members of Sibol Pula.
Oh my God, Prey was so courageous there.
Ang
Sobrang
ganda.
tapang.
Ang ganda, the joke out from that potential death with 3 members coming from the side of Sibol Pula. You just really have to have fast reflexes sa ganitong laro.
Yeah, and I really like how he first picked up the Gilded Greaves. Kasi alam niyang
that's
kailangan
very
niyang
important.
bawasan yung CC sa kanya para
Totally.
makatulong siya. So that's very good. Real quick, fight in the middle. Gambit taking a lot of damage.
Oh.
Petrifying himself real quick so that he cannot take damage. Here comes Miggy taking out Era from behind. And they are going to bring down the ult courtesy of, AIM para mag-back out.
Bottom lane part of the map, Elsu has to be very careful on his position. Getting cornered, Prey trying to find that much corner needed. Pero tignan natin dito, I guess we didn't see that in the map or in the camera, but I think nag-dash away siya onto the mid though. Tier 1 turret will fall down onto the side of Sibol Pula. But ayun na nga, mamba out muna ang Sibol Pula because they got the needed objective that they need already. But look at where they are rotating.
Yachts and Prey just comboing out this Seagull, trying
Top
to
lane.
see some vision. Sa taas may laban.
Woo!
Vindicated gonna go
Vindicated.
down, but he's gonna survive.
Oh,
1717
1717
is gonna trade.
Yes, 1-for-1 trade onto the top lane right now and onto the bot as well. Yats will be securing 1 kill. I think that happened onto the mid pala. But eto, balik tayo. Agaw muna tayo ng buff sa kalaban natin.
Oh, very good here. Ben's getting caught out. He is going to take a lot of damage. Down he goes, courtesy of AIM and Era, the tag team into the invasion. Ito na, mukhang babagsak na itong Torre na ito. Wala nang antayin pa si AIM. This Morin is going online so fast.
So many action happening from one part of the map to another. Tier 1 turret onto the bottom lane part of the map. Sibol Pula will fall down and easy Abyssal Dragon yata dito for Sibol Azul because they got 2 DPS damage dealers plus dagdag mo pa si Era with the burst.
That's crazy. Aegis now being picked up by Vindicated. We're sitting about 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Real quick, item check for us in this Game 3 in the Sibol AOV Combine series. Okay, Scorching Wind and Clave Sanctity. Wala pang sustainability to masyado si Morin.
Damage base.
Let's look at the other side though. The Zill having picked up Loki's Curse and as well the Diadem. So medyo madami na siyang magic damage.
Yes, and he has the cooldown that he is looking for as well to help him on team fights. But Ruby's getting caught out on the brush. Dito medyo na slow, trying to back away. Miggy is trying to protect the Rubix as well. But look at that, easy tier 1 turret onto the top lane will fall down from the side of Sibol Pula.
Era here sensing out Gambit. Nakita niya yung spada na linalapag ni L'Oreal and he is gonna try to engage on him but instead back out. Just poking the Dark Slayer as he is. Prey here looking low, but he is a tank, so he can still fight here. At nakita niya si Bents. Medyo babanggain niya lang na konti. And Yats laying down the shurikens onto Bents. Bents flickering right through the might buff then, and he's gonna get away.
We can see yet yung use ng Elsu at the moment. Right now, talagang naaagawan lang muna sa buff and of course the jungle ang Sibol Pula. when do we see the Elsu go online? Late game eh. Pero look at what the Irie is doing onto the bot.
Oh, 1717, a very naughty boy, cutting the lane, making sure that whatever minions coming down through that na pula ay magiging minions, taking out the turret. But then again, big fight in the river. Rubik's here, making sure that he drops the ult. He is gonna be trying to chase here. Era looking really low. Papasok pa si Miggy. He gets stunned up, killed by Yats. And then again, Prey is gonna be spinning, taking Gambit into the wall. Vindicated helping deal damage. Gambit needs to run away, but instead he's gonna go down, courtesy of aim. That is going to be a team fight, easily won by Sibol Azul.
Members
2 for none.
Yes, members of Sibol Azul trying to push the middle lane already. Do remember in here na may damage sa Torres si Prey at the moment. Kaya napakataas ang potential to push, but they went for a team fight in here. Sibol Pula is 1717 dealing so much damage, but look at that, Rubik's has to back away because hindi niya masustain yung DPS ng ating Moren as well as ng Valheim.
Oh, look at that kay Saya. Isa pang segundo. Kahit
Konti
hindi
na
isang
lang.
segundo, yung mga 0.5 seconds lang na magstay yung Sibol Azul sa Torre na yun,
Yes.
butas na.
But look at that. Ito yung magandang place na hinahanap natin. Wherein you still play safe, although you know you have the advantage. Because later on, alam mong babagsak at
Oh
babagsak
my,
yan.
did you see the crits on that Moren? 1,400.
Ay, late game, marksman jungle. But this is 11-minute game time and they're going online as well. But onto the side of Sibol Pula, do take note, Elsu, maka-free hit lang yan. Napakasakit ng kanyang true damage.
Yeah, here we go. Rubik's catching himself in the sights of
nagamit.
aim and Prey. Pero makaka-flicker out pa siya at protektahan ng sarili niya. They are gonna go instead for the Spirit Sentinel here as they just ease up the pressure.
And in here, map positioning, of course, yung mga side laners natin dun muna sa bandang baba. Darkslay getting secured in here by Sibol Azul. Let's see what the rest of the members of Sibol Pula can do. Prey doing a lot of crowd control to stop.
Ang lakas ni Prey.
Yes, the members of Sibol Pula. Oh, the passive of Vindicated will not connect, but there's just so much slow. Pwede pumasok dito si Era with his ultimate, but I think it is not available or they just saw the potential na hindi muna kailangan yun.
Not necessary.
Yes.
This tower right here is gonna be going down in no time. There it is. It's down. Trade sila sa baba ng Sibol Pula. Ladies and gentlemen, nakapasok na ang Sibol Azul. This core is in threat
Oh,
right now.
1717.
Prey with the spins, knocking back Miggy. Miggy with the ult. He is gonna take out Vindicated. Yat looking really low. Needs to get back. Era as well. Aim is gonna be using his lifesteal to heal up just a bit. Still maintaining the pressure and invading the jungle of Pula.
And there you go. Although makikita natin dito, Elsu actually medyo nag-go online still pa rin. I think doon nila nakita yung sakit. Look at that! That was just a normal attack. And actually, that was just what's needed for him to get a kill. Napakasakit ng true damage.
Crazy.
From the Elsu.
Crazy. Let's talk about the items
Oh,
on
Yats!
Elsu. Yats, you're looking really low. You're in danger. Shields
Oh,
popping up.
man.
Movement speed. Not gonna save you. 1717. Locking the kill with the spin. Moren dropping the ult. It's aim versus the world. It's 1717 and Gambit and the gang going up
Oh,
against this
man.
fully farmed up Moren. Meron siyang Blade of Eternities pero I don't think he's gonna survive.
Yes, and in here you can see Elsu happily dealing a lot of damage na kahit normal attack lang niya. So I guess there's still a potential and hope for Sibol Pula to make a comeback. Moren doing a segue or a clean up onto the top lane at the moment.
They need to manage their creep waves. They need to manage the minions
Yes.
because if they let that go, mabubutas din sila. We were showing the items earlier and we were wondering, bakit sobrang lakas ni Bents mag-deal ng damage? Let's talk about that right now. He has the Muramasa.
Muramasa.
He has the Fafnir's Talon. And I think incoming is going to be Fenrir's Tooth. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The more damage you deal to a target, you deal a percentage more. So yan, basically,
Eto.
kapag kinakalabit ka ni Elsu, the more he hits you, the more it's gonna hurt.
And right now, what we're seeing at the moment is that Elsu is actually able to free hit from the backline. What the Sibol Azul needs to do in here, sino ba yung pwede na lang mag-target sa backline? Potentially, we can see, pwede yung Varus or the Omega, but...
Vindicated. Pero si
Yeah.
Prey is too busy
Oh no, oh
spinning.
no.
Oh, here we go. Prey on the hunt. He is gonna go for 1717 and he is gonna get him. It's aim. Courtesy.
What?
Get with the kill. Bow Slaughter being picked up right now. Vindicated using that invulnerability frames on his passive to just juggle
And-
these two heroes.
Binuhos nila yung ultimate agad ni Era and Vindicated doon. They have to be very careful. Rubik's in here. I think he was forced to use his ultimate as well just to be safe. Actually, makikita mong ginagawa ng pareho parehong team dito, they're finding the position agad. Kasi 3 seconds na lang mag-up na yung Dark Slayer natin. And this is it.
This is the second Dark Slayer of the game, mga kaibigan. And of course, this is going to give you more gold, more experience. It's gonna give you more of a buff. And yeah, it's gonna scale. So here we go, second Slayer going towards Sibol Azul. Meron na silang Drake. He used to call me on my cell phone. On to aim. Where is he going to put this kay Saya? Mid ba? Or hahayaan niyang iwan sa taas or sa baba?
Potentially, they're gonna find their... actually, it's quite tricky right now. Kasi depende kung saan din mag-rotate yung kalaban. So when they found an opening in here kung saan pwedeng ilapag yung Drake, pwede kasi kumuha pa sila dito. Like, look at that, they're going for the bottom lane. Looks like dito nila i-drop anytime soon. And alam natin na si Aim yung may hawak niyan.
Yep, here we go. He is gonna take that Seagull to see more of the jungle. And he pops it. And ito, sobrang tapang ni Prey. Kayang-kaya niya. Rayo's Blessing being picked up right now by Gambit. That's gonna go towards her sustainability. Si Prey, taking a lot of damage, but he is gonna back off because that is what he needs to do. They cannot afford to pick a fight right now kasi hiwalay sila. The two warriors are up top. That's 1717 versus Vindicated.
On to the top lane right now, but forced to back away si Vindicated. Look at that. Punong-puno pa rin yung HP bar nila dun, ha?
Mickey with the ult, getting frozen by Aim and Era. Down goes the Zill, mga kaibigan. They are down a jungler, down an assassin. There's less that could dive into the backline to get Yats and Aim. This is an easy enraged Abyssal Dragon.
Definitely. Although mas matagal patayin, well, they got the damage that they need anyway from the Valheim as well as the Moren. Pero ito na nga, ang problema sa late game time, 16-minute game time, yung mga death timers ng heroes natin, mas matagal na. So, I think, ayan, 17 seconds pa ang kailangan hintayin ng Sibol Pula dito before Miggy goes back online.
Yats just stunning 17-17 in the bush. Ito si Benz, napaganda naman nga ng wave clear ng isang Elsu na naka-fully farm. Isang snipe lang, lulusot na yan sa buong wave.
Benz in here, finding the right position, but seems like medyo pressured sila. Ito na, buhay na si Miggy, the Zill, to make a defense along with the rest of the members of Sibol Pula.
Yes, Miggy is alive, but Sibol Azul, meron silang dragon buff. Diba? All of them have that buff. Kaya yun nakikita yung sa ilalim ng hero nila.
They have to wait for that. So they have to wait for that cooldown. But yun nga lang, while they're waiting, of course, makikita mo dito, inuubos pa rin yung jungle ng Sibol Azul natin. And they really need to catch up more kasi almost full na yung item ng mga members ng Sibol Azul. But Sibol Pula, may mga blanco pa dito.
Yeah, but again, if these two teams know exactly what they're doing, the items won't matter until mabuo. Kasi imagine mo lang, imagine mo buo yan pareho, it's still gonna come down to execution eh.
Yes, so execution and potentially in here, halos pa rin sila ng Tora dito. Irado going down onto the hands of Gambit. We have ultimate coming out from the L'Oreal 1717 going for the backline. Aim dito, going solo. Pero yun nga lang, napakasakit ni Prezo as his aim. Yats in here, trying to get some more confirmed stun. Benz trying to find the position. Will be dashing out all the members of Sibol Pula. Mamaya na lang muna. We're going solo.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. Era for 1717. I think that's a good deal. But, kay Saya, let's talk about this real quick. Si 1717, ang dami nilang ginamit na ult. At pinaplang nila yung Blade of Immortality dito ni Blade of Eternities ni Irie. So that took a long time. Oh, here's the third Dark Slayer taken by Sibol Azul.
Mas malakas na yung damage niyan against turret, pushing potential.
The Drake.
Yes. Kala ko kakantahin mo ulit yung song.
Mamaya ulit, mamaya pag nagpo-push na.
Yes. Anyway, here we go. Again, we have to wait for the rest of the members. 8 seconds bago mabuhay ulit si 1717. And dahil gamit na yung mga pang-resurrect natin dito, ito, bentahan na muna tayo ng gamit. Yung ibang way to protect or sustain the damage coming up from the two marksmen from the lineup of Sibol Azul.
Yes, they are gonna do now what we call the Immortality Juggle. Diba?
Yes.
Kapag meron kang Blade of Eternity, tapos naka-cooldown siya, ibenta mo, bumili ka ng Death Sickle.
Ang dami namang cash dito ng mga players natin. But let's see what is their plan right now. Look at that. It seems like Sibol Azul is opting for a like they are trying to multitask onto the top, mid, as well as on the bot.
Basically, pressure everywhere.
Yes, pressure all of the lanes so that Sibol Pula will have a hard time on making a decision saan ba sila dedepensa.
Yep. Ayan na, si Drake na ilapag na sa baba. Babantayan yan ni Vindicated. You used to call me on my cell phone. Ito na, kumakatok na rin sa taas ang Sibol Azul. That's 4 members knocking down on that door. 1685, currently the crit on aim. I think he chose to go for more attack speed. Tapos marami na lang na 1685 because I've seen Moren do about 3,000.
Yes, but let's take a look onto the bot. Vindicated will be dashing away a little bit. Pero makikita mo dito na, Era has to be very careful. Pero maganda rito, parehong team, grabe, we're already at 10-minute game time, but this team is just so well in terms of making a defense onto their base.
20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The Drake is still alive. The Drake can still bear down on this turret, the high ground, as we call it, on Pula, at maaalis na siya.
And ito, hintayin na lang natin dito. Oh, actually, wala na yung Drake.
Wala na.
So, will this be a fourth Dark Slayer?
It looks like it because Dark Slayer is going to be up in about 50 seconds.
Yes.
Both teams should think about getting that kasi kung mapunta to sa Azul.
Oh, Era has to be very careful in this position.
More Prey knocking up Miggy just to say hi and hello and goodbye once more.
And ito, almost complete item na rin, and they went for a team fight in here. They're going for a chase. Prey on Half-Life, so is Vindicated. Everyone's backing away in here. And ayaw nilang mag-commit kasi potentially alam nila halos full item na rin ang Sibol Pula.
Yes, that's a valid reason to not want to commit.
Yes.
Kapag kulang kayo na items. But then again, we're talking about Arena of Valor here. Mga kapatid, mga kaibigan. Look at this, Vindicated trying to go for a split push. Here's the deal. Kay Saya, kapag ganito katagal yung laban, dapat hindi ka ma-stress, dapat hindi ka ma-get caught up. Kasi pag na-frustrate ka, you're gonna make wrong moves. You're gonna make the mistakes that you cannot get back from. And here we go. Prey initiating onto Rubik's.
Contestant point will definitely be this fourth Abyssal, or rather Dark Slayer. Plus available po yung Sentinel. This will give buff kung sino man yung nakalasted doon. And this time, it is actually, I think, okay, hold on, hindi natin makita, but they went for a team fight. Mickey going solo, he will fall down. We have to wait for some more seconds before this member goes back online. Vindicated on less than half-life, and the rest of the members trying to make a push onto that. A lot of crowd control being done by Prey. Gambit going for that fight. Let's see if the ultimate will be popped down, but Vindicated, so was his aim. Going solo, Yats trying to do a free hit onto the Gambit. Gambit will fall down. Era going for that fight. They're dealing a lot of damage onto the base, and this is it! 2-1 score for the side of Sibol Azul.
Sibol Azul, aka Oro Digitos, taking it against Sibol Pula. Liabi Sports. Good effort. They almost took him down, but yeah, it had to go the extra mile. 20-minute game time in this best of 3 series here at the Sibol AOV Combine. Kay Saya, was that how we predicted it? Sobrang tagal ng laban na yun, nakalimutan ko na kung ano yung prediction natin. Did we say Moren? Did we say...
Well, actually, I think
Azul?
we did say Azul. Yes, so tama naman yung prediction natin in terms
you
of the lineup. But then again, that was it. 2-1 score between Sibol Azul or Digitos at Sibol Pula, which is Liab Esports. But then again, just so you know, if you are wondering, ano ba to? This is Sibol Combine. We're actually in the process of selecting and finding yung mga players na magre-represent sa Sibol team natin para sa esports ng SEA Games 2019. And this is very amazing. This is part of the Philippine history, so we are very proud to all of our players.
Real quick, meron ka bang MVP na may papangalanan dito sa Game 3 natin?
Okay, I'm gonna pick 2 MVPs for both of the teams. To be fair, of course, kasi
one
alam
each, one
naman
each.
natin. Okay, I guess for the side of Sibol Azul,
Oro?
ayan, na tayo which is Oro Digitos, I think I'm gonna go for AIM.
AIM,
Kasi
okay. AIM, the Moren.
nakaka-catch up siya talaga sa farm ni Miggy. And alam naman natin si Miggy, one of the best junglers in AOV Philippines. So that talent is just so amazing. For the side of Sibol Pula naman, I think Rubik's, the vision, the support.
Yeah. A net. So good. He able to dictate where the fight's gonna happen just based on his ult.
Yes.
I like it.
How about you?
I'll agree. I like how Rubik's played in that Game 3. Pero ang MVP para sa akin sa kabila, para sa Oro Digitos, sa Azul, is Prey.
Prey.
Sobrang mama maglaro ni Prey
Mama.
ng Omega, and now I'm gonna be afraid of Omega on rank. Like, it's something else. They have redefined what it's like to go up against a Dao-chan in an Omega. Coach Sirius was onto something, and I would not be surprised if they take the strategy into the SEA Games in December.
Yes, potentially. How about naman sa side ng Sibol pula natin?
Yeah, we mentioned Rubik's. I like
I
Rubik's.
also like.
Pero that aside, I think
Iba
I'm gonna
naman,
have
iba
to give
naman.
it to Miggy does Miggy things, di ba?
Yeah.
Miggy does Miggy things. Pero sabihin ko Bents. Oo. Very
That
threatening.
And that patience that he has
Oh, with the
on
Elsu.
making use of a late game marksman, di ba?
Hindi lang, here's what's so awesome about Elsu1 Bents.
Yeah.
He uses the wards very well.
Yep.
And he threatens with the snipe very, very strategically. Kasi minsan hindi mo alam kung nasaan yung snipe eh. Kasi nga, ginagawa niya sa likod muna. Tapos iikot niya, pow!
course.
So, it's that kind of gameplay that really helped them take this game to as long as it has gotten. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the Game 3 decision game
Grabe.
for the AOV Sibol Combine. Babato muna natin sa ating courtside reporter. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Tony Morena, take it away.
Alright, salamat sa pagbato, Leo and Kaysai. It has been a very long and exciting day. And for Arena of Valor, I am now joined by the MVP, Aim from Liab Azul. So we have Aim from Liab Azul. So medyo kwentuhan mo naman kami. How did you get started with playing for Arena of Valor?
Well, naglaro ako ng Arena of Valor since na lumabas siya dito sa Philippines. Nakita ko lang siya sa Facebook, then entertain ako na parang maganda siya. Then ayun, nag-start na ako dun.
Ayun, nadaanan niya lang pala yung AOV, tapos ngayon MVP na siya. So kanina binabanggit ko sa kanya na, uy, MVP ka pala, big time. Tapos sabi niya, chamba lang, pero I'm sure na hindi naman chamba lang yun. So tell us, how did you prepare for this competition today?
Nag-prepare ako lang, nag-spam lang ako ng rank, then yun. Sa teammates din kasi, tinutulungan nila ako to improve my skills. Then yun lang.
Alright, we're looking forward to more of your matches in the future. But at this part of our program, this is your moment. Magpasalamat or mag-message to your family, friends, or loved ones that you have.
Thank you siyempre sa boss namin, kay Boss Amos, Boss Dan, sa pagtiwala sa amin na sponsoran kami. Siyempre sa girlfriend ko nandito, salamat sa support. Then sa team ko, salamat sa pagsuporta. Yun lang, thank you.
Ayun, napaka-supportive nga naman ng people around you. Again, congratulations, AIM, for being the MVP for today. And now, my name is Tony Morena, and I have been your correspondent for today. Turning it back to you, Leo and Kaysaya.
Thank you so much, Tony, for the really nice interview with our player from Oro Digitos, which is AIM. So, grabe, intense match, and of course, way to close our Day 3 para sa Sibol Combine natin for SEA Games.
I really like what Aim said about his family and his partner being very supportive kasi yun ang importante. And now that the limelight is on us as an industry and as a sport in the SEA Games, it's gonna be more important.
Yes.
So, para sa mga nagmamahal at sumusuporta, yun yung mga tunay na bayani. Yung mga
Tunay na
kahit
bayani.
hindi nila naiintindihan or kahit na bago sa kanila yung konsepto ng esports, they embrace it and of course they just support. So again, maraming salamat. And of course, to everyone who watched the AOV Sibol Combine games, kayo rin ay mga bayani.
Bayani.
Because Arena Valor is big all over the world, but in the
Internationally,
Philippines,
yes.
it could use a little bit more help. So yeah, you just talk about it, tell your friends, and let them know that we are sending a team over to win some gold at the 30th SEA Games.
Yes, totally. And ayun, syempre maraming salamat again sa lahat ng sumuporta ngayong gabi for the last day of Sibol Combine. Of course, that was it for our stream and of course ang ating show match for today. Once again, we have been your shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya.
And I am Leo. We're going to be throwing it over to our hosts.
Thank you so much, Leo and Kaysaya. Wow, intense casting for an intense series of 3.
Nakita mo ba yun? Halos pantay-pantay talaga sila. At dun lang talaga sa late game, nagkaalaman. Ang dami niya na napatay na Abyssal Dragon. Pero nahirapan pa rin silang pasukin. Ibig sabihin, lahat sila magaling.
And because this is day 3 and the final day, it's
Yes.
a wrap for us actually here at the Sibol National Pool Combine. It's like, wala talagang gustong magpatalo.
Siyempre, ayaw nila magpatalo. Gusto nila lahat mag-represent sa Pilipinas.
And now you've seen what the esports athletes here in the Philippines can do in their respective games. Once again, there will be 6 games in the 30th Southeast Asian Games kung saan pwede tayo makakuha ng medalya para sa Pilipinas. Aabangan na lang natin yung mga final lineups, and that will be happening in the weeks to come.
At ayun na nga, dito na nagtatapos ang ating Sibol National Pool Combine. Nagpakitang gilas na po silang lahat. Now, it's up to the coaches to choose, or the managers din, to choose kung sino ba talaga ang magre-represent sa Pilipinas. At that is it for us. We have been your hosts. My name is Gigi Easy.
And my name is Carla. Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. Have a good night, everyone.
Watch the Sibol Combine live August 29 to 31, 10:30 a.m. at the Activity Center, Ayala Mall Circuit, Makati. Admission is free.